Hi everybody, Ranger here. Today I thought I'd cover a couple of ways of purifying water because, you know, out here if you can't purify water, your options for getting fresh water are very, very limited, pretty much to bringing your own stuff in and finding a tap. So obviously there's the basic way where you just have a Puri tab where you just get your water and then put your tablet in, 20 minutes later that's safe to drink. But I would still consider, depending on where you get your water from, maybe running it through a millbank bag first. Then there's your other option of boiling the water, which people have done for hundreds of years and it's pretty much the tried and tested method. But still that depends on your quality of the water as well, maybe having to run it through a millbank bag or just something, some sort of mesh that you can filter all the particles out with. So the two methods I'm going to show you are the millbank bag and the soya purify system, because I know you saw it on my camp out, but I didn't do like a proper look at it because I also want to use some really cruddy water and compare the two videos, the two systems, which one can purify the water the better. So as you can see, I've got, hang on, this is, just a water supply that cattle drink from. Got a few bugs in it, and it's very green. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill this full so you can compare it, then run it through the millbank bag and see what that result is, and then do the same and put it through this filter. I've got two mess tins to pour them into so you have a good comparison, and then I'll fill another one up so that I'll put that next to it so you can see original millbank bag and water filter. Oh yeah, that is hot. Now what you have to do with the millbank bag is you've got to soak it in the water first so the water runs through it better. And then what you do is you fill it up to the top, you let the water pour down to this line, and then you start collecting it. That way it gives it time to get rid of the crud from the outside that is obviously contaminated and got particles on. So just give that a good soak. Okay, so pans are all ready now, so I'm just going to get the millbank bag out and start letting it drain off down the side, and then when it's ready I'm going to pour it into this one. So this one's going to be millbank bag, this one's going to be filtered. As you can see, the water's basically just sort of pouring off the edge now. For some reason I couldn't get it to fill right up to the top line, but all I'm going to do is just let it run off for a little while, because I don't need super amounts, just enough to give you some comparisons, because I'm not going to boil the millbank bag, I'm not going to drink this one. But if this one comes out better than that, I'm definitely going to have a sip of this one. So let's start collecting this now. Right, so I've been doing this for about 5, maybe 7 minutes so far. And as you can see, it hasn't collected that much. But it's, if you're doing it the millbank way, you've got to have plenty of time on your side. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes now, and that's what I've got. So as you can see, I don't know if you can see there, but it's got a very mild yellow to it, and when I mean mild, next to nothing. If you boiled that up, I'd be happy to drink that. There's no particles in it, but like I said, compared to what it was originally, which was that colour, that's still not bad, is it? So let's get on with this Sawyer mini filter. So that's your main filter. Right. And just in case you haven't seen my camping video, basically water goes through that way. That's the end you drink from. It comes with its very own little water bag that you fill up, and then you just screw that on the end and you can drink from it. Right, so that's the bag filled. Now just screw that on top. Probably best to try and get whatever excess water you can off the bag, because you don't want it dripping down towards the mouthpiece, do you? Because then that would just all be pointless. Right. So now literally all you do is just pull the end off and squeeze. I can already tell this is so much better than the Millbank bag. Millbank bag's got a hint of yellow and a little bit cloudy, whereas this is just crystal clear. It really is impressive. Okay. And I'll even drink some from you just to show how instant this thing is. I mean, it's fine. Must admit, it doesn't taste quite as good as the water that I got on the camping video, but you can live off that if you had to. Right, so look, as you can see, that's the Millbank bag. And that's your filter. Already that's so much cloudy. And then that's the original colour. So, two ways of purifying water for you. You can see which one's the quickest and easiest. For instant water, you go for your filter. But if you've got plenty of time on your hand and you need to fill bulky amounts of water, just bung it through the Millbank bag and boil it. Yeah. Must admit, very slight aftertaste. So it's not, you know, I'll let you know if I mill at all over the next few days just in case, but yeah, quite happily confident that that's fine. You know. And this filter is good for 100,000 gallons. You can't beat that. This is a lifetime commitment this thing's going to have for you. The only thing is you just need to maintain it. It's not like the Lifesaver bottle where you just pressurise it and then 4,000 litres later the filter's useless. As long as you keep on backwashing it, say after maybe 2-3 goes with it, just to keep yourself maintained, this thing will see you right all the way. So yeah. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope it's all informative for you. Any questions? Love to hear them. Any comments? Because you know I'm not a expert by any stretch of the imagination. I've just literally what I've watched and learnt off YouTube. I've just replicated here for you. Because I haven't seen any videos that have compared the differences together. They've just showed you different ways of doing it. But so I thought I'd do a little comparison video for you as well. So anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time.